Before the digital age, seeing people selling the Herald newspaper in the streets of Gqeberha was something that residents of the city and neighboring towns were familiar with. Gqeberha resident Zelda Claassen is one of many people who sold this oldest newspaper. Claassen says selling the Herald helped her to make extra money. She says this 180-year-old newspaper holds a special place in her heart and she could not miss its anniversary celebration.
I don't know which standard, primary school, standard 5, when was that, up to almost matric. I used to sell the Herald in the morning, standing up early for years, but it was really nice. I really enjoyed it, and selling weekend posts on a weekend because my uncle was an agent and we need to earn pocket money. In those days, you can't get from your parents; you must look for a job. So I decided to do that, and then in the week after school, 5 o'clock, you have to go to the factories and sell that evening post. And that was just so, and I made lots of money. So the Herald is part of me. I will never forget. If I can do it all over again, I will.
Herald editor Rochelle de Kock started out as an intern in May 2008 at the newspaper house on Barken Street in Gqeberha, the building where Herald reporters wrote stories for over 60 years before moving to the Green Acres premises in 2019. De Kock worked her way through political reporter, senior reporter, and political editor before eventually being appointed as the editor. De Kock says her job allows her to change people's lives.
The best kind of journalism is journalism that really makes a difference in your community. And we wake up every day and we try to be the crusaders of the people of Nelson Mandela Bay, but also the watchdog and the voice of people of the city, and that's something that we take really seriously as a news organization.
De Kock says that Nelson Mandela Bay has given so much to the newspaper over the years that they were encouraged to give back to the community. She says they chose to donate to the Kolisi Foundation, co-founded by one of the greatest exports from the metro, the Springboks captain Siya Kolisi. She says this foundation is doing a great job in changing the lives of people in the city.
Nelson Mandela Bay has given so much to us over the years. They've supported us for 180 years, and we wanted to do something to give back to this community of Nelson Mandela Bay. One of our greatest exports are from Nelson Mandela Bay, Siya Kolisi, and he's doing phenomenal work through his organization, the Kolisi Foundation. And so we just thought we'd like to support the work they're doing and augment it.
Through the years, the Herald has reported on politics and crime, with some stories even sparking investigations leading to convictions. But perhaps one of the most special parts of the job the Herald does is to tell the story of the people of the Eastern Cape. Many successful people can remember a time when their early achievements appeared in the newspaper. One such person is Kolisi. The Loose Forward said that news organizations play a huge role in uplifting NGOs by telling their story.
I do like a healthy relationship between people who are able to tell the stories, and I know a lot of the people also come from communities like that and they can't help financially or in other ways, but they can spread the news. So I think it's really important for people to be able to read the news and see what the foundations are doing, and also for us to be open and speak to the news when they have questions and speak to them about it.
Among the attendees was the Under-20 South African rugby team currently participating in the Under-20 Rugby Championship in Gqeberha. Kolisi hopes the tournament will attract investors to invest in the province.
Our province is struggling. We need more people to come in and invest. For world rugby to trust that Gqeberha can do something like this, people should see. And like being here today, I want to encourage people to come over because this is a beautiful province. All we need is people to come and have a look and invest in it. So it's huge, and I hope our team is successful, and I hope the tournament is successful. I have no doubt all those boys that are coming from all over Argentina, New Zealand, Australia, they're going to see how amazing our people are. And I think, we have amazing people. That's the most important. Beautiful city, but the people are hungry. They're hungry, not talking about hunger for food. I'm talking about they're hungry for opportunities, they're hungry to work.
Of the Herald congratulated the paper on reaching the milestone of 180 years and still printing.
May you grow from strength to strength and giving us the good news.
The Herald is such an iconic publication in the city of Port Elizabeth, now Gqeberha, and we're really so happy to be part of this amazing celebration, particularly when it has a focus of charity in in supporting the Kolisi Foundation, who's also PE born and bred.
I want to wish the Herald a very beautiful 180th anniversary, and I want to congratulate them and wish them the next 180 years to do the wonderful job that they do in uplifting communities by bringing them their stories.
What an absolutely amazing brand. 180 years is no mean feat, and they've really done incredibly well. This is a beautiful evening tonight, and I'm sure Nelson Mandela Bay and the rest of the Eastern Cape is really chuffed with the work that the Herald has done. So congratulations to the team.
Exclusive memorabilia signed by Kolisi was auctioned off during the evening. By the end of the auction, over 700,000 Rand was raised for the Kolisi Foundation to continue its good work in the community, especially in developing players and helping gender-based violence victims. Reporting for MPK TV News, I'm Taryn Wellman in Gqeberha.